Bath Township Public Library, and it is week 2 of our Tales and Tales summer reading. Our theme this week is Into the Woods. So for the team craft this week, we are going to be making these very cute corner bookmarks. One is obviously a fox and then an owl. So you are going to stop by the library and pick up your Teen Cratfs-to-Go kit to be able to make your own origami corner bookmarks. So when you stop by the library, you are going to get the Week 2 Into the Woods Cratfs-to-Go kit for teens. And inside your kit, there is a sheet that has very simple instructions on how to fold a corner bookmark, in case you also need a visual in addition to the video. And then there's also some written instructions here, just in case you need those also. Then you will have in your kit some scrap papers of white and orange. You'll have 4 dot stickers. You are going to have, you'll have 4 sheets of origami paper. The origami paper is the perfect square. It's a 6x6 square. You'll have 2 orange and 2 white. And I gave you 2 of each just in case you mess up or you want to make more than one. And also then you'll have a fine tip black Sharpie. Now, in addition to what's in your bag, you're going to need a glue stick, a pencil, maybe. I like to kind of sketch things out with a pencil before I cut them, and some scissors. So to go ahead and get started, first, we're going to start with the owl, and we are going to fold a very simple corner bookmark. I normally am not a big origami person, but this is origami that even I can handle. So you're going to put your sheet of origami paper. It really doesn't matter what size it is as long as it is a perfect square. You are going to fold it in half, just like that. So now you have a triangle. Now you're going to take the corners of your triangle, the sides, and you're going to fold them up where 2 points of your triangle are going to fold up to meet your 3rd point. And so there. So now you have another diamond, a smaller diamond or a little square. Then you're going to unfold it. So you have your lines here. Now you're just going to take the top flap here. You can see that it's open. So take that top flap, and you're going to fold it right down so it meets the bottom line of your triangle there. And when you're doing anything with folded, like origami, you just want to make sure that you really crease your lines really well. And it holds. So now you're going to take this part of your triangle, this angle, and you're going to fold it up. But then you're going to take the top of it and you're going to tuck it into that flap right there. Okay? And now you're going to do the same with the other side. You're going to take that up. Nice crease. And then you're going to tuck it into that little pocket there. And then fold it down. And as you can see, so now you have like, kind of looks like a little pocket. And that is going to be your bookmark. So the white one, we are going to turn into an owl. And so I'll show you the sample that I made. So I did my eyes with yellow markers, but for you guys, just to kind of make things easier, we have these really cool yellow stickers that make perfect eyeballs for your owl. So we're gonna stick one there, and stick one there. And he's kind of got uneven eyeballs now, because put one higher than the other. So we'll try to even him up a little bit so he doesn't look quite so wonky. Now we're going to take our scrap paper of white, and we're just going to draw a little beak here. So however you want to draw your beak, it really doesn't matter. I mean, however you want it to look, it's your owl. I'm going to kind of go like that. And then I'm going to put another piece of scrap paper under this just so I don't color through with my Sharpie. And we're just going to outline it here real quick and color it in. I'm going to color mine in black. If you don't want a black beak, you can color it whatever color you want with another marker or crayon or whatever. And, you know, it's going to take a little bit longer because I'm using a fine tip Sharpie, which isn't really the best for coloring, but that's okay. I actually think most owls do have black beaks. I mean, usually you see like birds in illustrations and they always have like yellow or orange beaks, but I think owls actually have black beaks usually. And then we're just going to cut out our beak. And then we will take that right here. A little bit more. And with your glue stick, you are just going to put some glue there, like that. So now your owl has eyes and a beak. And then you can use your Sharpie to do some dots in the center of the eyes. Now, I'm warning you that when you color on these eyes, it will smear until it's dry. So you're going to really make sure that you don't touch those until it's dry. And now you can kind of like design it really however you want. Like I did some kind of circles going around the eyes. Let's see. We can kind of draw some wing shapes here. He's kind of sitting perched somewhere with his wings around him. We can do some lines, doop, doop. And then we can do some little feathers kind of on his chest, however you want to draw. Mine, I just kind of did like your little triangle, kind of fuzzy little triangle shapes to kind of look like feathers. And once again, if you don't want a snowy owl, you can color it with your own markers or crayons and make him whatever color you want. Or you can use different colored paper if you want. Just make sure you cut it into a perfect square. Like I said, the ones that I used are 6 by 6 squares. So there we have our beautiful snowy owl. And I did kind of make his wings a little bit different sizes, but that's okay. And as soon as his eyes are dry, so like I said, you're going to want to really make sure that the eyes are dry before you touch it or put it in your book, because that will smear until they're dry. And there is your owl. So now we're going to go ahead and do your fox. So we're going to take our paper, our orange paper this time, and just like we folded with the owl, you're going to fold it into a triangle that way. Make sure you crease your lines really well. Now we're going to bring one corner up and the other corner up. Crease those sides nice. Now we're going to unfold it just like we did with the owl. Now take that top flap and fold it down. And now these two sides, you're going to go up and then tuck them in. Take that one up. Oh, not quite even there. Nice and then tuck that one in. Kind of smush it all down really well. Make sure it's nice and folded. And there you have your basic corner bookmark. So we're going to turn this one into a fox. So I'm going to take some of my orange scratch paper. And I'm just going to do a real kind of, you know, kind of like a long, bushy, curvy foxtail, however you want to draw it. And we are going to cut that out. We're gonna glue that. Take your bookmark, flip it over. And the tail's just gonna go right on the back here. There we go. Now, the way I did the white, because I think it's the easiest way to do it, is to take the tail, and so to make sure you kind of have the right shape, I'm gonna go ahead and just trace my tail just like that. So now I've kind of got like a shark fin thing going on, and then we're just gonna kind of, and we will cut that out now to be kind of the white tip of our fox's tail. You know, but feel free to get creative and, you know, change it up a little bit. There's all sorts of different animals that you can turn these corner bookmarks into if you look online. So go ahead, see if you find some different kinds that you want to try. So now we're gonna put some glue there right on the tip of the tail. Kind of put our white part on there. There we go. And let's see. Now we're gonna do some ears, and because like I'm kind of crazy and it bothers me when things are uneven, we're gonna kind of fold a little bit in half. So we have 2 layers, and just because, you know, like I said, I want my ears to be super even, each the same size, and we're just gonna cut out some nice triangles here. There we go. Just cut along there. So there are 2 triangles, and then these, we're gonna put a little bit of glue just on like the little inside part of there, because these are gonna go inside your fox. Whoops, and that one I did totally on the glue on the wrong side. Whoops, that's okay, this one. So I want the straight edge to kind of be, there we go. Maybe I did that wrong. That's okay. We'll go with it. I want this one over here, I think. Nope, that was right. I had it the right way. See, now I'm confusing myself. Probably because I've been making too many of these lately. So there's our fox's ears. To do the white part inside, we're gonna kind of do the same thing that we did with our orange paper. We're gonna just take a little piece of the white and make some little white triangles, and we will just put some glue right in there. And I have this bright purple glue that you use with little kids, you know, so that they know where they put the glue, and it dries clear, so it looks like my fox is going to have purple on it, but it won't. And put the white triangles right in there in the center of his ears. So there are his ears. Now to do kind of like his face thing, because I want both sides to be even, so we're going to take another little sheet. We're going to fold it so we make sure that these are both the same size. We're going to do the kind of the little parts that go around his eyes. So we're just going to fold some, make some nice little semicircles. Just going to cut along there a little bit so they're cut in 2. And then these, we are going to glue like that. So we'll put some glue here. And put those on. All right, so now we have kind of those white parts that are kind of around the fox's eyes. Kind of go like that a little bit. All right, now we're gonna take our Sharpie and we're just gonna kind of color this in for his nose. So give him a nice black nose right there on the tip. And then we're gonna do these ones. I'm just gonna do some little circles, leave a little bit of white inside the center. And there you have your fox. And you can go ahead and, you know, do some more black around like his tail, on the tip of his tail if you want, or in some other spots. But those are basically your two bookmarks. You now have an owl and a fox. And I will show you in just a minute how they look when they're in a book. All right, so you can see I have two little corner bookmarks, and the way these work, they're really easy. So when you get to a page that you're done with, they just kind of tuck right on there. That's why you have to make sure that your glue, well, probably be better if my glue was completely dry before I did this, but there you go. That's just how they mark the spot. And they're super cute. And they're really easy to make. Thanks for joining us. Next week, we are going to be making mermaid keychains for week 3, which is diving in.